Hello everyone and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. You're watching JCTV on the Xbox One console. This is Ninghan Farms episode number 3. Thanks for stopping by, folks. We are just finishing up some contract work here on field number 13, trying to gain some extra money so we can buy some equipment. That is our plan for this episode. We are going to buy a tractor, a seeder, a tipper trailer, and possibly lease a harvester so that we can harvest the oats that are growing in the one field that we own on Ninghan Farms. So that is what is on tap for today. Before we get started with everything, folks, if you have not done so already, hit that subscribe button for me in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Like and share this video and ring that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we upload new content. You don't want to miss anything. We're doing a different map each day of the week, Monday through Friday. Mondays is Greenwich Valley. Tuesdays is our new series that just started yesterday, No Man's Land. Go and check that out. Wednesdays, of course, is Ninghan Farms. Thursdays is the Sheamus Outback John Deere Farm. And Friday, our Rogue River logging saga, Stranded in the Forest, with nothing but $40 and a chainsaw. That series is taking off and taking shape, so you don't want to miss any of that. Then when you're done that, folks, check out the featured channeled section of my YouTube channel. You'll see 4 excellent farming simulator YouTubers there: Mr. Least Square Gaming, Deuce MS, Carl Johnson Gaming, and Mr. Crazy Simulator. Then when you're done that, come follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, Discord. If you're looking for someone to talk to during this self-isolation period, come and join our Discord servers, folks. You'll always find someone online ready to talk to you about pretty much anything, if not farming simulator news or general chatto. We can talk about whatever you want. Just come and join the Discord channel, meet a great bunch of guys. There we go. All right, so the contract is now finished, but we are going to harvest the rest of these oats, because this is like free money. Yeah, so what else? There's also a PayPal link there if you feel so inclined to send me a donation. That would be fantastic. As always, folks, donations are never expected, but always appreciated. You may even earn yourself a video shout-out in the next video. Then lastly, there's a new link there from Sprizzy.com. If you're looking to promote your own YouTube channel, check out Sprizzy.com for cost-effective advertising for your YouTube channel. Go and check those guys out as well. Alright, what do we got going on here? We are on the last line of oats, and then we can complete this contract after the oats are delivered. We are sitting at, what, $74,000, and we need more. We need at least double that to accomplish what we're going to accomplish today in this video. So to recap, we're going to be getting a tractor, a seeder, a plow. Well, we need a plow or a cultivator. I'm leaning more towards plow. Then we need a tipper trailer, something of moderate size, I'm guessing. And then we need to lease a harvester. So we don't have enough money to purchase the harvester outright, so we're just going to purchase the harvester for 1 day. We're going to get a 1-day lease on it and then give it back. And then hopefully we can start doing a lot more contract work so that we can try and get close to our goal. I think at the end of the day, I'm going to have to go to the bank and take out a loan to get a harvester and then just pay that back. It probably seems like the easiest thing to do, but we've got to build up our credit a little bit first. We have been doing quite a few jobs for farmers in and around the area. So I think that we are slowly becoming well known, and the bank should be able to give us some money to get our farm operation up and running. Just having some of the machinery is a little unsettling, as I would like to have a full operation up and running in the next couple of episodes so that we can purchase some fields that are surrounding our farm. Those fields that are surrounding our farm are quite cost effective. They're not too expensive at all, so it's not going to take much to purchase those fields, plow, and then replant. But for now, we're just going to finish up this contract. So we have $74,000. We're on our way to, I can't remember where it is, Central Grains, I think. I'm not sure. It's the place with the weird kangaroo that's doing laps out in front of the sell point. So it's just over here. We're going to head over there now. This is leased equipment, obviously, because we don't have the equipment to complete contracts. We had to borrow everything. And we're taking a little bit of a hit on the contract itself, but that's okay. There's the kangaroo there. You can see him on our right-hand side. He's not really a part. He's not a new animal. Let's be clear. He's not a new animal being added to FS19. It is merely just a scripted kangaroo doing laps around the field there. Alright, so the contract is already complete, so all of the oats in this trailer are solely ours. Alright, we are unloading the oats. We're past 120... Oh, there we go. We're past 115,000. So we've got $118,000. We've got to drive this truck all the way back to the shop before... Oh, sorry there. Cut you off. We've got to drive this truck and trailer all the way back to the shop before we complete the job. Otherwise, it will disappear on us, and then it'll leave us stranded in the middle of nowhere. So we're going to drive back to the shop real quick, drop off the truck and trailer, and then complete the contract work, and then collect our money, and then hopefully have enough money to buy something. Let's go check that out. Alright, and we are returning back to the shop here with the semi-truck and trailer. We won't worry about the harvester. We just didn't want to be stranded out in the middle of nowhere. There's our little off-road vehicle there. Alright, let's continue. Let's get rid of this contract. There we go. We are at $143,000. That should be more than enough money to start off what we need to start with. It's not going to leave us with much, but we will be able to start this farming operation. Alright, so let's drive on over here. Let's hop out of the off-road vehicle into the shop. So let's have a look at this. We need to lease a harvester. And we need to lease a header to go with the harvester as well. So this one is only, what, $5,000 to lease. So we're going to do that. Let's lease the Rotel Smash. I always call it Rotel Smash. Rotel Mash. And then we'll get the Rotel Mash header as well. And that's only $1,000 or $1,622. Alright, so right away we're out $7,000. So we need to make at least $7,000 on the harvest of those oats in our field in order to negate the lease of the harvester. So let's look at tractors. What are we going to do? So first we need to plan, because we need to get a seeder, and we need to make sure that the tractor can pull the seeder. So whatever seeder we need to go with, let's see here, we've got a Fiat, we've got a Fendt, a Valtra. I don't really want to spend too much money because we don't have a lot. So let's think about this carefully here. Let's go and look at this Fendt. I think the Fendt will be powerful enough for what we need to do. We're going to get the front-loading attachment because we're going to be needing it later on, because we'll use this tractor to take care of animals if we do decide to get them later on. So we'll tack on the front-loading attachment for $1,500, and there we go. So we've got a tractor. Now we need to go and get a trailer. So we need a trailer that can hold a good amount of crops. We don't need something too big, and we don't need something too small. I'm thinking this Farm Tech trailer here with the 14,000 liter capacity should do the trick. We shouldn't need much more than that just to start out with. Now seeders, I'm thinking right away we're going to get this Kuhn rear seeder with the front attachment tank. Yeah, I think this would be a good decision. It's cost effective. It's not going to ruin us, and it won't take that long to seed that field. Now, we are going to have to get a plow as well. Let's see here. Okay, so there's the leased harvester and the leased header. Tractor, the tipper, the seeder, and the seed tank. All right, so let's start moving some of this equipment over to the farm. I guess we'll start with the trailer, and then we will come back and grab the harvester. and then the seeder and the seed tank. Alright, so it's just a short drive over to the farm, so let's skip ahead a little bit and we'll get to that. And we've arrived back at the field now, so we've got our tractor and trailer, and we've got the harvester back here now. It's not a very big harvester, and it's not a very big header, but in the grand scheme of things, this is not a very big field. It's not going to take that long to harvest. We'll just go around the outside, until we work our way into the middle. Alright, we can probably turn off the straw swath as well, or we can enable the swath. Sorry, we don't have a baler to pick up any of the leavings, so it doesn't really matter at this point. Alright, so this field is kind of crammed into this little fenced in area, I want to say. Crammed, I guess, is a good word. It goes right up to the fence line, and it's hard to maneuver the harvester in these little nooks and crannies here. We could probably fix that later on, but right now we just want to focus on the harvest of these oats, and then the reseeding of this field, so that we can get things moving. The field right there to our right, I checked it earlier, and it's like $28,000 to purchase that field, so it's not much. So in a couple in a very, very short time, we should be able to afford that field. And then there's other fields as well that are slightly cost effective. It would be nice to pick up some more fields, so that way we can plant more crops and thus make more money. Alright, let's get to the end of this harvesting process. We've all seen this before. There we go. There is the last line of oats going into the harvester there. We did fill up the trailer. It is parked right outside of the field. Let's just go over here. We will empty this harvester into the trailer, and then I think we can send the harvester back. I was told to just park it out by the end of the driveway and someone would come pick it up, so that's not a problem. So we'll do that as soon as we empty out the oats. There we go. Alright, so not bad. Got that harvest complete. That is our first harvest of Ninghan Farms. We are still kind of, I don't want to use the words barren wasteland, but it is barren. We don't have anything here except this one field. We're slowly getting there. We've bought some equipment to reseed the crop fields, and we could use some of that crop revenue to maybe purchase some animals. I think I'm going to start with sheep, just because they're cheap and cost effective. All they eat is grass or hay and water, and that's it. So sheep will be a good money maker. We can make money from wool all year round. We just have to make some money to buy the sheep themselves and some basic equipment. So we would need a something for grass, something for water, and then of course the front loading attachment that we put on the tractor. We just need a universal bucket and the forks to pick up the grass leavings. There we go. So we're going to leave the harvester right there. Someone will come and pick it up later on, hopefully before the end of the day, so we don't have to pay for another lease day. Let's just run back here and see what's going on. We've got to get these oats in the silo. It is getting late in the day, so we'll wait and sell these oats tomorrow. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, we're just going to go right over here to the silo, dump the oats in here for safekeeping. And then I think it will be time to plow or reseed. I think we've got to get a plow, but there's a plan for that. So we'll expose that plan in just a little bit. For now, let's put these oats into the silo, so that way we don't lose any. No one comes and steals our oats. Get your mangy hands off my oats. Alright, that's enough. They're safe into the silo. And then we can park the tractor and the trailer back in the shed. Alright, so the oats are safe in the silo. Safe from the oat thieves. Let's put the tipper and the tractor into the little shed here. And then we'll go and take a little nap. and then hopefully by tomorrow morning we should be able to do the rest of what we need to do. So we need to plow or cultivate that field. We need to buy a plow or cultivator first. Then we're going to reseed, and then we should be good for some more contracts after that. I want to get all of this done before we do anything else. All right, and it's the next day. We're waking up in our house here, walking past our very useful surfboard. Maybe we can surf through the irrigation ditches, who knows. All right, so we're going to look at the crop selling menu here. Let's look and see oats. Wheat, barley, oats is the third one. Okay, so we're going to be going to this place here. All right, I forget what it's called. All right. So let's go and do that. Well, we're going to go sell the oats, and then we're going to make some more money. Let's get in the tractor. We will attach the tipper trailer, and then we'll head on over to the silo, load up our oats. It is 6:57 in the morning. The shop opens at 7, so hopefully it won't take that long to get there. We got 3 minutes before it opens. So we should make it there after it opens. It's not a big deal. We just don't want to be waiting outside in line like you're waiting for a new iPhone or something. Let's just sell the oats and get this over with. All right, so there we go. Corn, sugar beets, wheat, barley, oats. There we go. 9,602 liters of oats, and they're going at a good price today. It's over 1,000. So. And I think it was Grain X. Was it Grain X? I can't remember. Either way, we know where we're going. Oh yes, it's down here. ML Grains. That's it. ML Grains. That's where we're going, not Grain X. Grain X is actually a sell point on a completely different map. I think it's the Sheamus Outback series. I've been doing so many maps this week that my brain is a little scattered. All right, let's head on over to ML Grains, and then we'll sell the oats. I always want to say wheat. I want to sell the wheat. No, we're going to sell the oats. We have oats. Let's go sell the oats. All right, we've arrived at ML Grains. Let's go and sell our oats. It's right near the shop. All right, let's get this done. We've got $14,680 left after our vehicle purchases. Let's get rid of these oats, and hopefully we can make some more money. What do we got here? What do we end up with? $25,140. All right, so $10,000 harvest. Not bad for a small field. Let's zip on over to the shop real quick, and then we will see what's what over there, because we still got more stuff to do. All right, so we're back here at the shop. We've got our ATV vehicle, which now I'm deeming that we no longer require. So we can probably, let's go look at plows. We need to get a plow or a cultivator. I'm thinking we can probably get the lizard subsoiler here for $17,000, or let's go look at the ATV is $12,000, but if we drive it over to the return point at the farm, or at the shop, sorry, we get 20% more, or 10% more. Sorry, you get 10% more when you drive your stuff back to the shop. So we went with the lizard 4-meter subsoiler, and that is right over here. So we're going to drive the plow. Maybe we can call it a plow, subsoiler, it doesn't matter. We're going to drive the plow back to the farm, but first we're going to attach the front tank of the seeder. We'll take that back as well, so that way we don't have to make too many trips. There we go. All right. So let's get this back to the farm, and then we'll be right back. All right, we're back at the shop again. We are going to bring the seeder back to the farm, but first, before we do that, we are going to offload this ATV vehicle, because now we have a tractor to drive around. We no longer require this mode of transportation. It was fine when we first started out. We didn't have a vehicle or anything to drive around, so we're just going to drive this over to the return point, the no longer required vehicle trigger, and then we'll get more than what the menu is actually displaying for it. So the menu displayed $12,000 return price, but if you drive it over here and put it in the square and then sell your vehicle this way, you get more money than what it is. So $12,671 is the going price for the ATV if they were to come and pick it up. But if we sell it here, we get $15,206. See that? So we have $3,000 extra dollars just for driving it to the field. Little known tip, you get more money when you return your equipment to the shop. All right, so everything else is back at the farm. We can take a little drive back to the farm and get things underway. And then we can start plowing and then reseeding. Yeah, just a short little drive back to the farm. Here we go. We have arrived back at the farm now. And we're just going to park the seeder in the shed here until we need it. You can see there's our seed tank that attaches to the front of the tractor. And when you attach them both, you'll see a little black hose going from the seed tank to the seeder, which blows the seed through the seeder and into the ground. Right now, we've parked the plow over in the field already. Let's just go and start that. And again, we're just going to go around the outside, until we get to the middle of the field. Now, this is not actually the plow that I wanted. I wanted the 6-meter lizard subsoiler because I like that plow. It works in forward and reverse, but this one will do. The field's not that big, so it's not going to take that long to plow. But let's skip to the end of the plowing process. As exciting as this looks, here's the end of the plowing process. One more little patch to go right there in front, and we are done. And that is it. So now we can park the plow inside or over near the shed. I think it's a little bit too wide on either side to fit in the shed where I want it to go, so I can't remember. Let's just try this out. Will it fit in there? I don't think it will. The 6-meter plow folds up. The 4-meter plow does not. Oh, let's turn some lights on to see what we're doing here. I don't think this is going to go. No, it's not going to go. Let's just leave it on the side. It's fine to be left outside. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to harm the machinery at all. Let's just leave it right here. All right, and then we can just attach the seed tank. But first, what we need to do, so we've got $32,000. We need to buy a seed tank. I don't want to be driving back and forth to the shop every time I need to purchase seed or fertilizer or anything like that. So let's just go into the mod hub here, and we will add the seed tank station. There it is right there, $7,500, not too bad at all. And we're just going to park this. Where can we park this seed tank station? Right here on the other side of the shed. I think we'll do just fine. It's sort of out of the way and it's easy to get to. There we go. That looks good. Can we get a little closer maybe? All right. I'm happy with that location. There we go. Seed tank installed. Now all you have to do is attach the seeder and the tank itself, and then go and fill it up, and then we can go and seed our field. So that is a pretty good process. We're 3 episodes in. We purchased this farm sight unseen that was completely barren. We've done a lot of contract work over the last 2 episodes, and we're able to purchase some of our own equipment to get this operation done. You can see, can you see it here? It's on the other side of the tractor. There it is. You can see it visible there, the black hose that connects the seed tank to the seeder itself. It shouldn't cost that much to fill this up. $23,000 left over. There you go, $1,400 to fill the seed tank. That's not bad. Now again, we're just going to go to the field where we harvested the oats and we plowed, and we're just going to go around the outside until we get to the middle, and that will wrap up this episode once we finish seeding this field. I like using this particular seeder. This is the same one that we use on the Greenwich Valley series on Mondays. It's not too big, not too small, doesn't take too long. It's good for small fields, not very good for larger fields, obviously because of the size. But for all intents and purposes, today this will do just fine. And we should have enough seed left over in the seeder to possibly seed the field again, so that'll save us money. Here's the end of the seeding process. We've done the entire field now. You can see we're just over halfway. So this field can be seeded again without actually filling up the seeder, which is great. So we'll just lift up the seeder and we'll put this stuff back in the shed. And that is going to wrap up this episode, folks. We are all done for today. Thanks for tuning in. This was Ninghan Farms episode 3. You're watching JCTV on the Xbox One console, playing Farming Simulator 19. Here are some other playlists here if you'd like to go and watch some other episodes if you've missed it, or you're just joining us, you're a new subscriber here on JCTV. Go back and watch some of the other episodes to see how we got here. That would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for stopping by, folks. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And for now, this is JCTV saying, see you later.